James.
Showtime.
What's up, Daniel? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? I'm good, man.
I like the shirt, Muhammad Ali.
Greatest ever to do it.
You're fighting Marcelo Golm, main event. What do you know about him? What makes him a favorable stylistic matchup for yourself?
Man, don't want to sound weird, but I didn't know too much about the guy. I just started watching fight film on him. I know he fought in the UFC a few times. I know he won a few fights on Bellator, maybe 2 fights on Bellator. We both touring on Bellator. I'm not surprised by anything. I've seen a lot of guys that I fought, like Marcelo Golm. No disrespect. I've seen those type of guys before, but a lot of guys haven't seen me. Like I think Marcelo Golm he's fighting a different type of heavyweight at this point in his life, in his career.
We could time travel real quick back to 2014, Bellator 112. You were the first fight of the night, your first fight with Bellator, the first prelim, you won that fight. If someone told you that nearly a decade later in 2023, you'd be not the first fight of the night, the last fight, main eventing a Bellator card in California, how would you react?
I think everything happened according to plan. Make it sound like it's prehistoric though. Like
I'm young.
No, but I think it played out the right way. At the beginning of my career, it was a lot more immaturity. I learned a lot throughout the process. So, in the beginning, it was just like me wondering when was the next fight. Wanting to fight for the major organizations and not understanding that the learning curve. I had a lot to learn. I had a lot to take from the sport. So I just think my time away from being here in the U.S. and fighting for Bellator was a good thing. Because I got a chance to develop, because I was learning as I went on. I didn't know shit about MMA. When I started training, I just learned how to fight, learned to become more skillful. And then when Bellator called me back, I feel like it's the right time and the right moment for everything. I feel like I arrived.
I've been to like 10 Bellator events, I think. The loudest pop I ever heard was when you defeated Tyrell last, November in Chicago?
Get it right, baby. November.
Are you expecting a similar reception in this one, even though we're in California? Are you expecting some cheers?
Oh, I'm expecting to come in and me, coaches, to do what we do, execute the game plan, and remain victorious. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the crowd do, they do. Mm-hmm. They'll do it in a good manner, though.
And then lastly, I got to ask about my good friend, Commander Dale Brown. Detroit Dust. He seems to be under the impression that you learned a couple things from him. Would you agree with that?
You know what? The nose thing, I'm not going to lie. I'll give dude the credit. Like, I literally was in a position in a choke, and I reached back, and I heard coach saying wrist control, stick in there. And then I was like, you know what? I'm a wrist control. With my hand, I felt something poking up. I'm like, it's a nose. I just pushed it back. And I looked at the video, I'm like, damn, I actually did that with dude. But I learned in the hallway, and I was in a panic situation. So I guess it worked out.
That's exactly what he told me, just the way you said it. That's exactly what he said to me.
Like,
so
I'm like, damn, I was just in a position like, let me just touch something. I got long arms. So I guess that's what happened.
Thank you, man.
Daniel James, how are you on fight week when you're headlining, my man?
And I feel great. Fight week, headlining, main event. You don't get no better than this right now. Stoked.
You look like you're wearing it well. When you were on my show, we talked a little bit about what your goals are. I want all the media to hear it, okay? So with a win over Marcelo Golm, what does Daniel James want to accomplish here in Bellator?
And to be honest, man, I'm done saying it. We all know what it should be. I understand Lynn Vassell got the title shot after this, but 2 sellout shows, like, the company needs to realize what they're doing. Like, stop waiting. Just let me go to the title shot now. No disrespect to Lynn Vassell. I'll take him on or whoever. But the thing is, my target right now is Ryan Bader and Lynn Vassell, both of them in those waters. But, 2 sold-out shows, man. The big man on campus right now, like, the team need to be on alert. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a new shirt for town. The band is, my band is here. We in town. We ready to play. You feel me? So, like, this win tonight should get me towards the title shot. If they got to get somebody to boot, give them the boot. But I'm willing to wait my time, but I'm not willing to wait too long. I think the best decision right now, a money move, is to let Daniel James fight Chicago June 16th for the world title.
You stole my next question. You noticed they put that Chicago event down.
Yeah, they couldn't wait. They planned. They teasing themselves. Like, the thing is, stop waiting. Like, I'm going out Friday night, and me and coaches, we gonna train really, really hard. So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm the best fighter in the world or the best heavyweight on the planet. But, you know, when I'm in a fight, I'm in the cage. I come to do what I do, and I leave it all in the cage. And on Friday night, man, we here to put on a show. We ain't come to play no games for nobody. So they need to not take this lightly. Like, we come to show out, and we only here for one thing with Bellator. We come to get the strap and, you know, and do what we do. Like, we're not trying to hang around. We're trying to get the strap, win, knock people down, and when we're ready to give it up, we'll give it up.
You've always been a big, powerful athlete. You've always been able to sell so many tickets in Chicago, the charity work you do. I mean, you could go on and on for the reasons why you have so much support in your home city. Seeing that June event, does that make you want to let your hands go in this fight, get a first-round knockout so you got no damage and you move on to June? Does that make you want to finish this fight?
I'm trying to stay pretty as possible. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay pretty as possible. But the thing is, I want to get in the fight, get it over early. But, you know, I'm not the guy to go out and say I want to get it over with super early. But, like, this is the first time I think I can honestly say my coaches even heard me say I want to go and get it over with just like that. I need a full training camp. I'm ready to get it over with fast in a hurry, and take a few days off and go back to training and get ready for June. Like, that's going to be a sellout crowd. So soon they announce that, people need to get their tickets today. So my face going to fly.
Hey, Dan, right here. So right now you're riding a 4-fight win streak with some impressive performances, some big wins. Before that 4-fight win streak started, were there any changes that you made to training or anything that you did to that you blame for this, you know, success?
I have no regrets on anything that I've done within the sport life, but especially in the sport, I checked that the regrets at the door. I just feel like that it was times in my career that I had to really understand that, like, I don't have the green light. You're not always going to be the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played sports all my life. I've always been up front. You know what I'm saying? So I had to accept the fact that this is a whole new lane for me. And it's people that's been doing this since they was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, and they have a big learning experience. And I say, I'm coming into this game at the age of 20-some years old, you know, and I'm coming in trying to be an amateur at the age of 28, you know. So I had a crash course with this. So when I disappeared a little bit, I just took it for what it was. I just said, let me just take my time and learn. Don't blame nobody else for your failures but yourself. And that's how I got better. I just fought through everything.
And do you believe that this 4-fight win streak is kind of your hot streak? This is the streak that's going to be the one to get you to the title, and, you know, this is your run right here. Is that what you think?
Yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm not trying to sound arrogant or cocky or anything. That's not me at all. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's no more losing. It can't be. You know, I just gotta. If I execute and do what I've been taught and what I've been training, you know, like, there's no way I should be able to lose a fight at this point in my career. You know, I'm on a 4-fight winning streak. I fought the best, and I fought some of the toughest in the world. And, you know, when you go to Russia, you don't go to win. You know, you go to an organization like that, you're brought over there as a feeder.
Yep. And
to be over there and become top 5 in the rankings, you know, and then to come back to the USA and fight for Bellator. So it wasn't me coming back saying, oh, I'm fighting against the big top guy, Tyrell Fortune. It was just me coming back fighting against a smaller heavyweight, you know, a guy that wrestles. And I just have to make him do what he do, and that's wrestle and try to shoot. He caught that hand. And that's it. So it's no more losing right now if I do what I have to do.
Thanks, Daniel. Well done.